Hi everyone, it's Christy. I'm back with the hidden paper clip video. This is in no way a tutorial. This is the method very similar to the one that Anna does on Pink Monarch prints, so you can look hers up. She uses these large paper clips. I am going to be using small paper clips, and I believe she probably does her, well, she might not, but it seems like she does hers with cardstock or at least a thicker paper. I did this one with cardstock, and no, I did not. Okay, this is not cardstock. I don't know why I have this. Oh, I had this for the, okay, for the paper clip. Anyway, I hope I can remember how to do this. This piece, and I'll just pull it. I'm not going to pull it all the way out or I'll forget how to make it. But let me measure so I don't forget, okay? So this paper is 4 3/4 by 8 1/2, okay? And I am going to fold it in half as best I can, okay, and glue it. So there may be some waiting time. I might have to pause and come back because you can't do the punch, and I want to do a punch. So you can't do the punch when the glue is wet. Okay, this way. I want to make sure I get enough glue in there that it stays. Hello? Okay. I've got so much glue on me, it's not even funny. All right, so we're going to fold this over. I'm going to carefully fold it from there. All right, and then I'm going to take my bone folder and just redo that. That's all the glue of this glue stick that we need. We are going to use Fabri-Tac for the rest. So it was 8 1/2, and I believe I thought I had a clip sitting here that had the instructions on it, and I put it somewhere, guys. I put it somewhere where I wouldn't lose it. Do you ever do that? You put it somewhere and then you cannot remember where you put it. Oh, here you go. Okay. So I still didn't put the dimensions. I just put where to decorate it. Huh. Okay. So anyway, that's what this was for, was to show you how this works. Okay, so this has a pocket on the front, and then it has the paper clip in between here, and it has a little piece that shows on the back. But basically, this goes in here like this. We can put something small in the pocket, and then you can decorate the back if you want. Is that where the clip is, though? Hold on a sec. Yeah, okay. So the clip is up here. So you can decorate this part. This part doesn't need to be decorated because it's going to be hidden. See how that clips on? So you're going to see this pocket and you're going to see this top piece. So I put decorate. This shows. It shows when you take the clip off, but it doesn't show when it's clipped. So I'm not going to decorate. And I'm going to write myself that note because when I come back out to do these, do not decorate. Okay. Anyway, I think I used this whole thing. I'm going to double check here. I think I can see where the paper clip went. But as far as I remember, this should be the whole 8 1/2. Okay. So 8.5, and then I scored it at 2.25. Okay, and then I put my clip on here with the big part. Yes, the big, now this is, like I said, the smaller paper clips, but the larger part in the front. Okay, so it's folded like this, and then you fold this up, and that's why this is not glued, because I want to show you how it goes. This is let's catch up with this first. I'm sorry, I'm being way confusing, but let's find the 2.25 here. 2.25, and that's where I'm going to fold. Okay, this one's still kind of drying, so make sure that that's right. Yes. Okay, so my large paper clip is there. I'm going to take the large part of the paper clip on this side. Okay, and then we're going to fold this part up, and it doesn't matter that it doesn't go all the way up. Okay, because we're going to wrap around. So now I'm going to glue this, glue this. I'm going to come under that even to the edge. This is your smaller piece, and we're folding that up and gluing it down. Okay, so I don't need that piece, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to put our glue in, come around. We don't want the paper clip to move. And this turns out really pretty strong with just, this is 24-pound paper. Glue issues again. Being doubled and glued, once it's dry, I thought this was cardstock, but it's not. This is double-sided paper, or not, it's double fold. You know, you saw me do it. It's folded in half. And I glued this with the glue stick as well. Okay, so there's this piece of white over here that I think I'm going to ink, just in case it shows up later. It shouldn't, but all right, so the next thing you do after that is you flip it over. Okay, so now you're on the side with the small clip, and you're going to fold this up over that clip. Okay, so that's the next piece that gets glued, is this piece. We're basically going to enclose the baby paper clip. And if you want to see how to do the large ones, go ahead and check out Anna's channel. I'll leave the link below. Okay, and we will do that same thing on this. Now, what I have noticed, now this one's already folded because I've already made it, but this one, I want to be careful that when I'm folding it up, I come along that edge of that paper clip, but I want to make sure that my sides are lined up here and here. Okay, and then I'm going to glue that in. The glue makes it sturdy as well. Okay, now we are going to fold this down. No, we're not. We're gonna, yeah. So we've got the paper clip at the bottom. We're gonna fold this up, doing the same thing right along that edge of that paper clip. Fold it up, line up your sides, and I'm gonna glue that down. Seems a little like I'm doing something wrong, but I know that paper clip gets completely covered, so. So fold that up. Okay. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Good, I have 18 minutes. I might make this one without having to have 2 separate videos. Well, you don't know it's separate videos, but unless I tell you. Okay, I'm getting all that excess glue out, squeezing. Rub it off. Okay. Because I don't want it in my pocket or anything. I don't know where that's coming from. That's the thing about this glue. Ah, it's coming from that fold. Okay. I'll give it a good squeeze. There we go. And you can put some clips on this to help hold it so you can move on. Okay, so let's bring this one up. We want to fold this up. Okay, our paper clip's at the bottom now. We're going to fold it up, lining up the sides. This one's not going to get inked in all the spots because I glued it, but that's, we can still glue, we can still ink the outside. So I'm going to try not to put so much glue around the edge, even though I want it glue to come to the edge. I'm going to try not to put as much as I did on that last one. So I'm going to bring that up. It seems a lot more complicated than it actually is. Once you do it, or do a, I just did the one and then I was like, oh, okay, that's not as hard as I thought. You're basically just wrapping the paper clip. Excuse me. Okay. Now we'll go back to this one and I'll put these clips on here for a second. All right, so then what I did was I decided where I want my pocket, because I have this, like, let's see, it goes this way, okay? Because the clip is on this side. That's your paper clip, the short side and the long side, okay? So this is your pocket side. And I just folded it up. The first thing I did, though, was use my, I hope this is dry enough. We're going to find out. I used my Martha Stewart edge punch. And I tried to get it in there. There's something in there. Okay. And that's what happens when you do it wet. Make sure. Okay. And try to get it as centered as possible. Let's turn it this way. Like that. Okay. And then I have that. Good. That was drier than yesterday's, apparently. Okay. Now, I didn't go ahead and, you could go ahead and continue cutting, but this kind of gives me a place to glue. So I don't mind it. I'm actually going to trim off this little white piece. And then I'm going to ink along the edge because I really like that edge to show up like that. Okay. So, but basically, you're going to decide where you want your pocket, how far you want it to come up. I decided a 1/2 inch from the top. Paper clips on the back, your pockets on the front, and I just brought it up to a 1/2 inch and creased it. And now I'm going to glue the sides down. So basically, I made 1 1/2, I guess, because I made this one and wrote all over it. And then I made this one but didn't glue it together. So, all right. So carefully, I'm letting that pop open because when you do that, that acetone kind of dries out a little bit and then it has a tendency to stick better. Anyway, okay. If you just give it a minute, then it'll grip. So let's look in our ephemera and see if we can find something to stick in this pocket. Okay, we have that pink one. Okay, these are too big. I mean, this would fit, I suppose, but I want something that's going to fit in that area. So let me see. We have another clock, which might not fit. Oh, it might. That's a possibility. I'd like something rectangular. So let's see. Could put, got lots of tabs in this collection. I have another little angel girl. She might fit in there. And more fussy cutting. There's a little cute little wagon with flowers. That little wheat thing, there's a lot of those. Let's see. I don't know if you can see what I'm digging through. There's a couple of tags. No, tags are too big. And you know, you could shrink some down if you wanted to. Lots of tabs. I like the tabs. I don't put them on enough stuff. Here's a ticket. And here's a pink Chicago something or other. Here's some more tickets. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see what we like. I'd kind of like to use this little girl if she works. So we might have to trim her down like the other one. Okay. Okay. That should work. Yep. Okay, let's ink her up. There we go. Alright, so we can put her in there, and let's put a little bit of cotton. Do I have enough? Oh, I do. I want to put a little bit of this. Now, the beauty of these paper clips is that you don't have to use these at the top of a page or on the top of a pocket. You can use them on a side too because of the way they're made. So, but have all that glue coming out before, and now it's not coming out. Okay, let's see. Just that little bit, and that will decorate both sides as well. I think I have enough. Okay, so let's do that, and then we will run a little bit along the top of this on the back, because that piece is going to show. And I'm just going to line that up just like that. This is one of those things that's kind of fussy but totally worth it, because they're fun in the end. So if you take the time to figure it out, you usually find it's not as difficult as you thought. And I think I might stick that ticket in there with her. Tried to cut these, but these tickets are larger, and my crocodile punch hole is not quite big enough, but we made it work. Okay, so I'm going to stick a ticket in there with her, like that. Okay, that looks cute. So where's that green piece of card? So as you can see, this goes on there like this, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, the glue is probably still a little bit wet, and so I hope I didn't tear it. But that shows on that side like that, and then this shows on this side like that. So you can see that this will attach on this side as well. So kind of a cute little page tab. But I'm going to take that off until it dries. I don't want to jinx it. Okay, let's finish up the other one. Okay. So just eyeballing. This is the back, and I do want to ink this because that is going to show. In fact, I'm going to trim that. Just the edge where we folded it together. Yeah, much better. I think I inked the wrong side. Yeah. I think this is the side that actually needs to be inked, because this is the back, and then this is going to fold up, right, to make our pocket. So I'm just eyeballing. You can line it up here on the grid, about 1/2 inch, and then folding it down. Ink up that piece. Every individual piece does not need to be inked. So make it easy on yourself and just ink it last. Okay, so I am going to glue those sides. And basically I followed Anna's tutorial. I just used a smaller piece of paper and a smaller, the reason that I used the smaller paper clip was because I wanted to use these scraps of paper. So they are small. They turn out about almost 2.5 by 2.5. That's not too small. So, all right, what do we want to stick in this pocket? I really like this, but I don't think I want it sticking out that far. So I'm gonna trim off the top and maybe take 1/4 inch off of each side. Now see, this one's horizontal, so we can put this pocket in on a horizontal like this, right? Cute. All right, so what else do I want to stick in there? I've got these tickets that I could put just both of them in there. So let me fold that. Yeah. Fold that, and then we'll hole punch these. These should work better. Can't always see through this hole if there's a shadow, so I'm just doing the best, and whatever I miss, there's ink. So I think I didn't fold it exactly straight, so I'm gonna, there we go, fix it. I should just glue this together is what I should do, but I'm not going to, because it could be a little secret journaling spot, and we will just tuck that in the back like such. Okay, let's get some lace on this one. I like to decorate these with lace. Even when I do the flip over tags on my books, I like to just run a piece of lace on the bottom. I just think it's fun. So it's easy, it's effective, and it helps it be cohesive if you're using the same pieces over and over. So on some of the tags I'll probably use the edging that I put on the front cover, and I think I used that on one set of ephemera, but I mean, I have such little of this lace yet left, sorry, I might as well use it. So, oh no, I want to put this along here. Oh, Christy. Can't always talk and do. I'm going to give that a second and then I'll rub it off. Okay. Okay. Now, let's clip this. And we'll call that one done. Okay, let's see how they look. Let's put them in the book somewhere. Let me get my glue lid on and the ephemera back in the bucket and some stuff out of my way. Oh, I missed this piece of ephemera. I forgot about that one. I have this much of that pink lace left. Okay. So where do we want to stick these? I'm thinking we can stick one right on the front page. Let's put the little girl on the front page here. And put her inside. Just like that. You see how that shows over? I may move that. Yeah, I may move it. But for now, that's where I'm going to put it. And then I'll put this one inside this sideways. I'll put this in like this. I tucked it under the lace. Here, hold on. Let me fix that. Okay. This one I didn't test drive with the cardstock, so let's get that in. Yeah, okay. Once you get that paper clip loosened up a little bit, it'll be easier to get on and off, okay? So, how did I do that first one? Did I put, yeah, okay. So I want the small size on this side, and right there. Yeah. Cute. Now we could even put something on there if I had something small, maybe a word or something. You could decorate. You'd have to have a small word, but if I come across some small words or something, that I may add something there. But okay, guys, I am going to finish this journal, and then I will be back for a flip through. I thank you for following along if you are on this part, because I think this is part 8 or 9. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I lost count. Sometimes I don't know how many parts there are until I get into the editor. So anyway, I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.